What if you could stop saving for retirement today, right now, in your 30s, and still retire exactly on schedule? It sounds impossible. So what's the trick nobody tells you about? Most people think retirement savings only work one way. Keep contributing every single month until the day you stop working. But there's a lesser-known strategy that flips that entirely, called Coast Fire. Think of it like pedaling a bike uphill. Once you've built up enough speed and momentum, you can actually stop pedaling and just coast the rest of the way down. Here's the core idea. If you save aggressively early, say in your 20s and early 30s, you can reach a point where your invested money, left alone, will grow on its own into a full retirement fund by the time you're 65. No more contributions required, just time and compound growth doing the heavy lifting. This works because of how compound growth behaves over long stretches of time. Money invested at age 30 has 35 years to double and double again and double again. It's like planting a tree. The first 10 years of growth look slow, but the last 10 years add more height than all the previous years combined. So once you hit your Coast Fire number, you don't need to keep stuffing money into retirement accounts. You just need to cover your current living expenses, nothing more. That's the surprising fact that reframes everything. Your job isn't to fund your future self anymore. Your past savings already did that. Your job now is just to fund today. This changes what work even looks like for you. You could switch to a lower stress job, go part-time, freelance, or take a pay cut to do something you actually enjoy, because the pressure of saving for retirement is already handled. It's like paying off a huge chunk of a mortgage early. The bank doesn't need another payment from you on that portion ever again. Compare that to someone who saves a smaller amount their entire working life instead of saving hard early. Same total contributions over a lifetime, sometimes even less money invested overall by the Coast Fire person, but wildly different outcomes, purely because of when the money went in. Early dollars work far harder than late dollars because they simply have more time to grow. So yes, you really can stop saving for retirement in your 30s and still retire on time. The trick isn't saving more forever. It's saving hard early, hitting your number, then letting compound growth carry the rest of the distance while you redesign your work life around what actually matters to you. That's the answer to the question from the very start. The stopping isn't reckless. It's the entire strategy. Once you see this, it changes how you think about the relationship between time and money entirely. The real currency in personal finance often isn't how much you earn, it's how many years your money gets to compound before you need it. That single insight applies far beyond Coast Fire. It's the same reason people who start investing at 22 often end up ahead of people who start at 35 with double the income. Coast Fire proves that when you save can matter more than how much you save. So here's the question worth sitting with. If your money already had decades to grow on its own, what would you actually do with your time?